Everything's coming from this sample and hold. So as this progresses through, it's being quantized and driving the voice, which is then kicking off an envelope and triggering a whole sequence of events with essentially 3 parallel voices, if we're counting the quad voice of the psych as one voice. We've got root, third and fifth outputs from the harmony. There's a little bit of slew on the root, and they're going into the primary volt per octave input, and then the third voice and fourth voice here. The reason I'm doing that is my root's going into the primary, and that internally normals to the second oscillator volt per octave input. And if I press this button, we should see on the LED button. There we go, so that's in original octave, that's now sub-square and sub-square. You can see both the yellow indicators here are steadily pulsing. Maybe a bit hard to see because of the trigger signals overlaying with them. The pulsing yellow indicates that it's in tape decay mode, so each deck is running as its own independent tape loop that's constantly being written over and recycled. If I stop recording, here we can actually see the true playback heads. If I turn the rate all the way down and install this, then we can actually play with the internal feedback a bit. Being soft synced, which is adding an additional flip to the wave shape, which effectively adds in a subharmonic. And this signal itself is being clocked from another output of the AS. So again, I'll dig into the details of this specifically in the transcription to really dig into the full patching, but we've got a related clock coming from the rest of the patch that's periodically changing the sub on and off, and it just adds a bit more variation there. I'll take it off feedback. Got the wavefolder output from the bottom voice going into the FM input of the top, and that's set at a fixed amount. So as the index increases, we're increasing the amount of the top oscillator sine wave, which is normaled to the bottom oscillator's FM input via the index. So that's where we're getting this sort of circular FM. But the chirping comes from the fact that it's the wavefolder that's modulating the top voice. So a lot of chaos, and on top of that I've got volt per octave signal coming from